So after my recent purchase of this Porsche 997 Carrera 2S in August, I've noticed that the air conditioning hasn't worked. So I took it for a regas and a test, and it just leaked straight out. So I had a further investigation, and I noticed that the openings on the front, left and right at the bottom, go straight onto the air conditioning condensers. So here we go, we're going to take the front bumper off and have a look. I've ordered 2 new condensers to go to replace the existing ones, and let's see what we can do. I'm also going to do the exhaust, but that's in another video. The condensers are in that one with the hazard tape on it. There we go, we'll get it on the ramp, and I'll take the front bumper off and we'll have a look and remove the condensers, hopefully, put some new O-rings in, and then see if it all works. So to do the condensers, you need to take the wheel off and then undo these T20s. There's 4 of them there on the wheel arch, both sides. Then you need a T25. I'll screw one there, and then another 2 there, so 3, and then you go, and then the bumper should come off. We need to take the wheel off on this side, and then undo the wheel lining with the T20s. So removing my side repeaters, these are the LED upgrade ones in black, and because the car's black, they look quite nice, opposed to the sort of clear silver ones that were before. I'll drop the link in the description for these. Not very expensive, and they're a nice, easily reversible upgrade. So now I've got the wheel arch lining off the front. This T25 can be undone now. Hopefully I can get the bumper off. That's the wheel lining. Got to be careful not to crack it, especially if it's cold. Easily done, but I got this one out without cracking it. So got so many screws holding it on. So I've got to get a T25 up there. It's a bit wobbly to get off, but if you persevere, it will come. I got another one off. So you need to disconnect the headlights sprayer nozzle. So just this clip here undoes, and then it pulls out. So if you just undo that, then you can just pull it out. And then put it back so you don't lose it. It's only a small bit of plastic. Okay, so that's disconnected. Now to do the other side. So we need to get under here to access the screws. So these are held on with Velcro, and they come off. It likes to stay in one piece though. And then just go careful taking it off onto there. Yeah. Front bit off, and 1, 2, 3 screws there. So it makes it easier if you can remove the headlights. To remove the headlights, you have to undo this piece of trim here and get your tool from the toolbox, which is down at the bottom, and then you slide that in through this hole, through that hole, and then it gets onto the headlight. Attaches onto this bit through there, and when it's in properly, it moves this around, which pushes and pulls the headlight backwards and forwards, and that comes out of the socket there. So need that right angle pick tool, get that in under there, and then just pull it and there you go. So this plug here needs to be disconnected. Some people say to remove these, but I don't think you need to. But when you take the bumper off, you just need to unplug them. Also, it gets a bit stuck, so I squirted a bit of WD-40 in here. It makes it come off nice and easy. And then obviously before we had some WD-40 in here, which made that come off nice and easy. And then on this side as well, this one's a bit broken, but I use that pick tool to get them out. There you go, get that out. So it's not holding it in. Just loosely place it so I don't lose it. So now I've squirted some WD-40 in here, so it should. See, now it's moving backwards and forwards, so it should just come out. So the WD-40 helps it slide out. There's a little nug that goes under there. You can then bring it backwards and forwards. The slider, which holds it into place here and here. I just left them in there so don't lose them. A little nug. Bit of WD-40 helps it slide backwards and forwards, and it's all popped out. But I'm going to need a second pair of hands because we've still got all the lights connected to get that down. Well, I didn't need that second pair of hands, and I didn't need to disconnect the front side lights. So I'd already unplugged this, and that's for the side repeaters. And there's another one for the side repeaters, and then the water. So there was no need at all. I could just pull that straight out, and it wasn't very heavy at all, and I put it on the ground myself. No need to have any help. So now, because I'm doing the front condensers, we need access to them through there and through here. So it looks like a couple of T20s or something, maybe T25, and then we can get to these condensers and then take them off and then put new condensers on, as I've got an air conditioning leak. To get to the condenser, you need to take this funnel out. So you need a T20 here, a T20 in here, and then a T20 under there. Once you've got that side out, you can then, this just comes out. You've got the two clips here, just push them in and that should come off. So I've undone 3 T20s, 1, 2 and 3. And then you bring it out a little bit. If you bring it out too much, you snap these off. So you need to push these lugs in so they don't snap. Okay. And there's a temperature sensor on this one here. I think it's a temperature sensor anyway. You've got this little aerial thing sticking out. So that needs disconnecting as well. I was always in London. No. Because we can see some pheasant feathers here. Yeah. Loads of them. Look at this. So this has definitely hit something. You know what that's for? There's loads of feathers caught in here. Decoration. So to remove your condenser, you need, what's that, a 10 mil? Something like that. 8 mil. Undo that. And then you need Allen key for here. And an Allen key for there. And then it will just hinge out. This, so 6 mil, undo that, they were a bit stiff, but it's alley, steel into alley, so I heated up the aluminium and then used the breaker bar, managed to get them off, and then the 8 mil, undo that, same here, 8 mil, 6 mil Allen key, 6 mil Allen key, and then they've come undone. And then they just lever out like that, and you pull them out. I've got to clear that bit of pheasant feather off the radiator, and pull that out, and then lever it off. And there's some more debris on the radiator there. So here's my new condensers. They come with little grommets and plates on them, and when I undid them, it let pressurized air out. So the manufacturer, what they've done is they pressurized them and sealed them up to show you that they are holding pressure.
You need a good woman to look after you.
Huh.
I said,
you want to hold out when I take off the camera?
oh right, yeah.
Yeah, just point it on there. So here I'm removing the O-rings because they might have caused the leak, but I'm thinking it's probably a damaged condenser. But it's just safe to change them anyway. I'm placing green O-rings, which are designed for air conditioning units. I'll get them, and there's the other one there. And then push that in like that, and then get some screws.
What I call the friends with benefits, like.
Yeah, defo.
I said, I don't need nothing else.
No. So here I'm just putting the hex bolts back in finger tight after soaking them in some some spray grease.
People say to me, yeah, but hey, I said, no buts. I said, it is what it is. I said, I am who I am.
Yeah.
I said, and there's no one on the earth that's going to tell you to do anything different.
No, definitely not. So like I said before, the condensers come pre-pressurized. Here I'm just releasing it to see.
Yeah, nice and easy, does it? Yeah. Little pressurized, see?
Yeah, pressurized. It shows that it's not
leaking.
broken. Yeah. That's good to deliver it pressurized. Right.
I just like to know how they pressurize them.
So here I'm just getting the second one on.
Flip them around the other way.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's it there. So that goes in here.
I see.
And that goes in there. And that goes in here. I get that in there. Okay. Get the ratchet. It's starting to get dark and cold now, and we'll have to carry on tomorrow. So today we're putting it all back together again, and I've got some mesh here to stop any bits getting in and damaging the air conditioning intercooler. So I'm just attaching that at the moment. That'll protect the intercoolers. I've just got to do the bolts up and that. Put one in there, one in there. Where these had snapped off, I've got some cable ties holding them on. And they're in there. These are nice and tight now, and the condenser's not leaking. It came out the packet pressurized. I've got to put the temperature sensor back on. There you go, that sort of monitors the temperature. Put them bolts in. So it fits a lot better now, and I've done the screws up. I'm going to put the screws in here now, but yeah, it's definitely a tidier job. So now the bumper's back on. I haven't done up the nuts and bolts yet, but I've pushed these bits in here on either side. And the protection for the air conditioning condensers is looking quite good. Just got to put all the bits back together again.
You've got no pillow vents to go off the front here.
So I got the headlight back in using the tool. Position the tool to make sure that that bar goes up and down, and then put the light in, and then turned it round and saw that the light sat into the hole nicely. Hopefully it's plugged in, but we'll test that when it's off the ramps. Now to put the trim back on to the opening of the frunk. That just velcros in, you just push it into the gaps and that will velcro in. So now to put the wheel linings in. We've done this side already, I'm just putting the last few screws in. So the wheel linings are in, and we've done the wheel nuts up. Make sure you don't keep your locking wheel nut inside the frunk in case the battery gets disconnected, and then you won't be able to get in, because you've got to take the wheel off and go into the wheel lining to pull that cable on the other side. So the wheel linings are all in, and they've been torqued to 25 Newton meters. Wheel linings all in. These bump stops are relatively new. So now we're all done. All I need to do now is take it to a garage that has gas to regas the air conditioning system, and then we can test it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.